And good evening, everyone, from beautiful Columbus, Georgia, and the home of the Brookstone Cougars. We are here for tonight's varsity soccer matchup between the Brookstone Cougars and the visiting Harris County Tigers, visiting from just up the road on Highway 27. Tyler Dykes with you, here to be here and walk you through the next 80 minutes of varsity girls soccer and or football, however you want to call it. I'm here to help bring the beautiful game alive to you in your homes from wherever you are watching from. Now, if you are watching on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia-Alabama Sports live production broadcast, simulcast on the Kudzu Sports. But we're still thrilled to have you along for the ride as well. Want to give a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. And this first few minutes of the first half will be sponsored by Carol Purdue and State Farm over in Smith Station, Phoenix City, Alabama. As I said, we got varsity boys and girls action tonight from Brookstone, home of the Brookstone Cougars. I was actually here last week covering Brookstone versus Spencer in their first home game of the season and their first games of the season. Also was in Harris County, covering Harris County versus Alexander. Let's go over the stats coming to the game for the Brookstone varsity girls. They are 2-0 in 2026, scored 13, allowed 0 with a plus 13 goal differential. And going back to 2025, they finished 10-8, 5-3 at home, 3-5 away, 2-1 in neutral sites, 65 goals scored, 32 allowed, meaning a plus 33 goal differential, and they were 5-3 in region play. Now moving on to the Harris County Lady Tigers. They were 2-1, and they are 2-1 so far this year, scoring 10, allowing 6 with a plus 4 goal differential. Finished 14-4 in 2025, 10-1 at home, 4-3 away. Scored 87, allowed 16 in 2025 with a plus 71 goal differential, and they were 5-1 in region play. As the teams line up and take the pitch, beautiful evening here in Columbus, Georgia, and this game is about to get going live from Harris County, and this is the live from Brookstone, and this is the NIA G2 commercial Brookstone game of the week. Thank you so much to NIA G2 for sponsoring these Brookstone games of the week that we have here in Columbus, and kickoff has begun. Here in Columbus as Brookstone with it. We saw a lot from them last week. They like to play playing the width of the pitch, trying to spread the defense out as play goes the other way for Harris County into the attack there, but good shot block there from Brookstone. That was a through ball, and Brookstone's defense was able to intercept. The ball is back into the center circle. And Brookstone, once again, with a great defense so far to begin. As first throw in of the game goes Brookstone's way. And Brookstone with the throw in. And just as Brookstone threw it in, now goes Harris County's way as Jane Riley throwing it in for Harris County. And ball still on the sideline. Now Brookstone's throwing it in. That is number 28. Anna Paige Miller with the throw in. And ball stays at half court. And where we are at in the press box, the sun is coming directly into this room that I'm in, so I'll do my best to keep up with who's got the ball where as Harris County bringing it on the other end. Harris County finding that left wing. And a little bit of a miss hit on that through ball there, so it goes back to Brookstone, who clears it. Ball stays in bounds right back to Harris County. And Harris County looking to bring it back to the center. Looks like Brookstone's kind of playing a 4-3 look right now as through ball goes in for Harris County. At the edge of the box, shot and saved by Brookstone. Great shot stopping there in the first save of the game from either team. As we have seen Harris County control possession, but Brookstone's defense has been coming through. Just saw a beautiful save, but we also been seeing interceptions like what we just saw there. And that looks like it's going to be a throw-in. What way is it going to go? They're going to give it to Harris County. So it stays in this third on this half of the field. As number 18 for Harris County, Aubrey Mertz with the throw-in. And it's going back to Brookstone. And number 7, Ruth Burkerstaff, the 8th grader, with the throw-in. Looking to see if they get into the attacking third for the first time today, and they do. And through ball kind of coming into the goalkeeper, who picks it up and will throw it back in to one of her own. And Brooks are with the interception, but going back the other way. And Harris County with the tackle there in midfield in the middle third. And Harris County looking to create width on the left side. And throw in going Brookstone's way. As number 27 for Brookstone, Taylor Zawicki, the senior, grabs a pass in the midfield and throw in once again to Brookstone, maybe going right back to Zawicki. She's the most open, and it does. What I saw last week with Brookstone is they like to try to get to the width of the pitch, widen the defense, and try to force space through that width. And we see that kind of in action. They are on that right wing. And looking for the first cross for Brookstone coming in. Low cross, but intercepted from Harris County. Going back the other way. And good tackle and interception by Brookstone, but Harris County gets it immediately back over the through ball. Trying to find the line in Brookstone's defense. Goes through. Great first touch there from Brookstone, but it goes Harris County's way. And Harris County looking to throw in. And they do. Low cross. That they'll just allow to roll to the goalkeeper for Brookstone. And Brookstone looking to make the counterattack. And up in the air is the boot. And good header there, trying to find her teammate. But instead, finds the white jerseys of Harris County. And the ball goes the other way. Looking for the through ball. Great interception from Brookstone. That was number 7 for Brookstone. That goes to number 28. And looking for the through ball. Trying to get past through. Brookstone almost still found a man on the other side. And Brookstone looking to bring play to the center. We see Harris County kind of playing a little bit of strong defense there as they go the other way. As number 5 for Harris County brings the other way. I think that's Caitlin Riley. As through ball goes for Brookstone. Brookstone looking for their first shot of the game. First chance of the game even. And it comes outside the box. Looking to see if they have teammates. Right now, Harris County does have the numbers. Looks like it's 7-4 versus the box. And here comes play on the right wing for Harris County. But beautiful tackle there. Throw in coming Harris County's way. And throw in made. As we see Zawicki playing defense. No whistle. Play continues. So it stays Brookstone's ball. Looking for the through ball coming in. And at the edge of the box. Great defense from Harris County. And tackle, whistle, free kick to the Lady Tigers. Again, a beautiful day here as winter has decided to make its return to the Chattahoochee Valley. Last week we had great spring temperatures, and now all of a sudden this week we're back in the thralls of winter. But right now we're watching some great football from Brookstone and from Harris County. And ball stays in play. And through ball comes in for County. Great defensive play by Brookstone. This will lead to another County throw-in. Harris County's second true attacking chance in this half. And throw-in comes. They're going to play it at the edge of the defense. Look to see if they can create a transitional play coming in, and they do. With a good move there from Harris County. And cross comes in, but saved from Brookstone. If that cross got past, that would have been a sure goal, a sure header. But surely Brookstone saved it. As you see, Harris County playing a lot more attacking play, and good cross from the County, but just a little bit too wide there. And also just an update on the wind. It is coming from right to left in terms of how you're viewing it. I don't know the cardinal directions of that, but it is coming right to left. Goals heavily favoring play to the other end of the field. So right now, the way Brookstone is shooting, the wind is kind of helping you in that direction. And that was a scary cross, a scary moment at goal for Brookstone, but instead it goes a goal kick the other way. Also, in addition to Carroll Purdue and State Farm, we also want to give a big shout out and thank you to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for what they do in supporting youth athletics and especially youth soccer all throughout the Chattahoochee Valley. We just want to say a big thank you to them as well. Like I said, Tyler Dykes here with you for today's varsity soccer action from Columbus, Georgia, and the home of the Brookstone Cougars. As Brookstone just trying to play a clearance that was trying to turn into an offensive play, but instead it goes right back to the feet of the Lady Tigers. I also just want to say, again, if you're watching here on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia-Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast onto Kudzu Sports. So we're so glad that you're tuning in for that. As we officially hit the 10-minute mark in the first half. And if you're new watching high school soccer here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live, the way it'll work is there are two 40-minute halves, running clock. Clock will only stop if a goal is scored. And if both teams are in a draw, the next thing that would be happening is there would be two extra time periods of 10 minutes each, golden goal rules. And then if they are still tied after that, we will move on to a penalty shootout, which you would see in like any soccer game, any international competition. But with these two teams, with one school being a GIAA school, one school being a GHSA school, there could be a chance that after the 80 minutes are played, we go straight into a penalty shootout. So we'll wait and see if that happens, what the next thing will be, what is up next. But just so you know, that could be potentially coming up here soon. As Harris County shoots, good deflection there from Brookstone. And it goes out. And it's going to be a throw-in for Brookstone. So you're trying to get the ball coming out on the track. I love Brookstone's track, the unique blue that you see around here. It's really great to see the school repping the colors, not only on their jerseys and in their logo, but also on the playing surfaces. It's awesome to see. As Brookstone brings it the other way. And through ball coming in. Will it find the feet of a Harris County defender? It does. But we could see a tackle by the striker over there. That is number 2 for Brookstone, Avery Hacken. And that's a good cross there as it goes Brookstone's way. Harris County does have the numbers. You see Brookstone trying to find the gap. And Harris County looking to get the ball out of play, but Brookstone's doing a great job keeping it in. One or two good tackles here. We could see Brookstone's chance. And just on the edge of the penalty box, no whistle, so no foul. That could have been a threat for a penalty, but instead It went Harris County's way. Now it's going to go back to Brookstone. As it stays with Brookstone now. Brookstone trying to create a transition to bring play back around, see if they can catch Harris County off guard and try to open up space. Because right now Harris County is definitely playing to the side of the ball. You can see all 10 pretty much of Harris County's players is on the side of the ball. As a great tackle there from Brookstone. Brookstone looking for their first chance, looking for the move. And that is a great tackle there from Harris County. And it goes Lady Tigers' way. And there's a whistle. Free kick to the Lady Tigers. And ball is kicked off and play continues. A little bit of spin there. You can see the difference in philosophy right now. Harris County is heavily swaying to the side of the ball. They're bringing most, if not all, of their on-field players to the side of the ball. But Brookstone's kind of playing more of a central kind of look right now. They're not trying to spread necessarily. As good interception from Brookstone there. And it goes their way, looking for the counterattack. Do they have the players? I think they just had the numbers there, but Lady Tiger came up and swooped the ball away. It stays with Brookstone. Now back to County. Back to the Lady Tigers, trying to find play in the middle. And they do find the through ball. Looking to get into the penalty box, and they do. They're within 18 yards of goal, looking for the cross. But beautiful tackle from Brookstone. But it goes right back to Harris County. Shot, good deflection. Beautiful defense from the Lady Cougars right now, and the ball gets cleared away. And Brookstone looking for the counterattack. And no whistle. That may have just been a trip over the ball. Oh, there is a whistle, so they are going to call that a foul. Haven't seen a card yet from anyone. I don't think the fouls have been too aggressive to necessitate one. And whistle goes. We are seeing substitutions for Harris County. Just one sub at the moment, it appears. Trying to see if I can get a number on who just came in for the Lady Tigers. I believe that is number 15. Riley Stalkup, who just came on the field to play. And here comes the kick. And play resumes here in Columbus, Georgia. As the Brookstone Cougars take on some rivals from just up the road on Highway 27, the Harris County Tigers. And again, right after this, we have the boys matchup between these two sides, so stay tuned for that. But first, we got 60 more minutes of varsity girl football to go through as through pass for Harris County. Brookstone looking to see if they can find a pass, but they eventually did find the feet of another teammate as Zawicki with it. Passes it to Andy Addison. And looking to get up the pitches. Brookstone. And that is a beautiful ball there. And Harris County looking to try to save it before it goes out of bounds, so they don't. So there's a throw in immediately to Brookstone, who gets it in quick. And good tackle from Harris County, but great tackle from Brookstone. And it's being fought for in the center. No whistle, so play continues. And Brookstone looking for the shot. They found the block. They shoot. Goal! Brookstone finds the back of the net for the first time today. And that was a beautiful, beautiful goal there. Great defense. Led to a great offense, and Brookstone did not let up. That is their first goal of the night. And what a beautiful goal it was. And play continues as that goal was scored by Avery Hudson. for Brookstone. And they immediately make it 1-0, but in all the games I've done so far, one goal quickly led to another from the opposing team. So we'll see if that trend continues for the games that I've covered so far this year. But Brookstone looking to quickly make it 2-0. But Harris County bringing the players into the box and a through ball, but great defense from Brookstone. And again, beautiful goal by Brookstone there to make it 1-0. And Brookstone looking to widen that play out once again. And County looking to see if they can come up with the right counterattack here. And looking for the through ball, but again, great defense and great interception there from Harris County. Still stays with them. Brookstone is now bringing players into the trap as well, as County has a good chance at a cross here. And cross comes in. And you could just see that wind, just how much it affected that ball. I honestly thought it was about to go through the field goal post, but instead the wind picked it up as it was in the air, and it lost at least 5 or 6 yards just from being in the air. That kick did. And it goes to Brookstone, so Brookstone has a chance to make it a quick 2-0 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in sponsoring us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and helping us bring high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley to you here on YouTube and on Facebook. And Harris County comes the other way, looking to see if they can come back from the goal. Through ball coming in, finds another Lady Tiger, and low shot, but easy pickings for Brookstone. Also want to say another big thank you as, again, seeing the wind affect the ball as the higher it gets in the air. And I'll wait just a moment for this next shout out as Harris County has the opportunity. Cross coming in and deflected from Brookstone, but Brookstone wants to be careful not to foul. Shoots and save. What a save, as it was basically Harris County versus the goalkeeper there. And what a beautiful save from Brookstone. And again, we're seeing that wind kind of helping Brookstone as they attack and defend. Beautiful save there on the shot for Harris County. Wait to see if I can get a number on who that was. As looks like it's about to be a throw in. And subs coming on for both sides. Again, waiting to see if I can get a number for Harris County. But that was a beautiful save from Brookstone and their keeper. As throw-in comes Harris County's way. And through ball possibly coming in again. And real quick, as play reverses, that was number 10 for Harris County, Chloe Cole, on the shot. And I believe starting goalkeeper for Brookstone. As play goes Harris County's way. And shot, deflection, beautiful from Brookstone. Let's take a look at the play real quick. And shot coming in. And that will be a goal kick for Brookstone. Trying to see if I can get another number there for the goalkeeper for Brookstone. But I believe that is the sophomore Camille Hargrove. Could also be the senior Molly Robinson. Number 17 for Robinson and number 3 for Hargrove. And again, that sponsor or that Sponsor and the person I want to give a big thank you to is the Harris County Sheriff's Office. Sheriff Jolly, thank you so much for supporting not only youth soccer but youth athletics here in the Chattahoochee Valley. Thank you so much for supporting us and these teams and these athletics. Thank you so much for your support. As the sun is very close to coming down, you can see the shadows lengthening on the field as Harris County looking to make their first attacking play since that almost goal, and gets around the defender looking for the cross, but instead finds a deflection. And that will be Harris County throw-in. Again, if you are watching on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia-Alabama Sports Live broadcast that is being simulcast to you on Kudzu Sports. As we hit the final 17 and a half minutes in this first half. Beautiful, beautiful 40 minutes of play that we've seen so far as the cross comes in. And once again, Brookstone with the save. We're seeing a beautiful defensive play from Brookstone, especially as the crosses and the shots have come in. Brookstone has not cracked under pressure yet. Instead, it goes on the other end for Harris County. Beautiful goal from Avery Hacken there to make it 1-0. Beautiful look at the following the deflection and scoring, as Brookstone is looking for the through ball once again, but instead they find the foot of a Harris County defender. And it goes Harris County's way with possession, but interception from Brookstone. They come back the other way. Good tackle there from Harris County. But it stays with the Lady Cougars for the moment as they're looking to make it 2-0. And through ball coming in. Gets through the feet, finds a Brookstone Lady Cougar who goes in for the low cross, but it's deflected from Harris County. Harris County on the ball looking for the counterattack as they come up the right wing. And it stays at the feet of Harris County, who's looking to advance up the field, but instead play overturns, and this is going to go back to the goalkeeper, but Chloe Cole chasing it down. But instead, beautiful goal kick. Again, the wind favoring the Lady Cougars in this first half. But, of course, at halftime, play reverses and it goes the other way. Then Harris County will have the wind in their favor. Again, going right to left is the wind. I don't know that in the cardinal directions. But as of right now, the wind favors the Lady Cougars. So far, the scoreboard favors the Lady Cougars. But possession goes both ways. We just saw great hustle play from the Lady Cougars, though. And throw in. Finds the foot of a teammate, but instead goes right back to the Lady Tigers there. Stays with them as they go up their left wing, the opposite sideline for us. And Harris County bringing that width, trying to spread the Brookstone defense out. Brookstone playing with, it looks like a true 5 or a false 5 defense right now. As substitutes come on for both teams. I believe back in the striker role, number 21 for Harris County. Ramsey Jolly is in play. In the defense. Looks like County is playing a 4-4-2 or a loose 4-4-3. They've got a definite 2 strikers going on. Harris County is playing with 4s. It looks like Jolly was coming in for the free kick and potentially take it to give Harris County an extra striker, and she does. She is coming in to take the free kick. And crosses it over, but it finds Brookstone instead. But Harris County with the ball back. Ramsey Jolly with it. Excuse me, that's number 12. Excuse me, that was number 12 for Harris County. Mia Alford. As whistle goes, looks like he's going to go free kick to the County. Another set piece for the Lady Tigers. See if they can bring the ball in. And defense for Harris County ready for the deflection. And again, Harris County in white, Brookstone in blue. With 13.5 left to go in this first half. Free kick coming in, low cross. Finds the foot of Brookstone. And Brookstone looking to see if they can get the ball back on the counter, but instead Harris County keeps it. Going up the right wing. And Brookstone needs to be careful. Could be a penalty, but instead goes back to Harris County on the clearance. And looking for the through ball once again, comes to the box, but doesn't find anybody. And it goes the other way for Brookstone. Back to the county. Harris County has dominated possession in the last few minutes of play, but Brookstone is the first team to have found the back of the net, making it 1-0 with a beautiful goal from Avery Hacken for Brookstone. And again, on a beautiful night in Columbus, Georgia, is the beautiful game being played. The World's Game coming to, again, just to take it off of high school athletics for just a second, the World Cup is, of course, coming to the United States. I'm really looking forward to seeing how Team USA does in the summer. And, of course, big news if you are a big Team USA fan in the Winter Olympics. Of course, we had the U.S. national team defeat Canada in the gold medal match in Milan. So that was great to see as well. But now let's transport ourselves back to what we're seeing on this beautiful pitch on this beautiful night in this beautiful game as Harris County brings it back around looking for the through ball, but instead finds the foot of Brookstone. Great interception there and beautiful tackling from Brookstone and Taylor Zwicky as they're looking for the counterattack, trying to find the width, but instead finds the feet of Harris County, but it goes right back to Brookstone. And Brookstone with it in the center circle, but instead goes back Harris County's way. And looking for the through ball does Harris County, but beautiful defense from Brookstone looking for the clearance, and we get our first corner kick of the match as Harris County comes in with the set piece. And with just at 10 minutes left to go in this first half, just want a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. And thank you to NIAG2 for sponsoring this NIAG2 commercial game of the week here at Brookstone. Thank you so much for supporting not only these Brookstone Cougars, but Georgia Alabama Sports Live. And again, a big thank you to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth athletics, youth soccer all across the Chattahoochee Valley. And thank you so much for supporting youth athletics. Also, a big thank you to Carol Purdue for sponsoring the first half and the first 10 minutes of this beautiful, beautiful game here tonight. As we're waiting on a whistle, not sure what we're waiting on for. Set piece, and it comes in, cross coming in, and Zwicky with the clearance. And Brookstone can see if they can get the ball back on the counterattack. As Harris County played a lot forward there. They were trying to look and see if they could get a goal, but instead it goes Brookstone's way. But Harris County does have the numbers 5-on-2. And the numbers usually come through there, and it came through for Harris County. But Brookstone finding the ball in the center. But it goes back to County on the left wing, the far sideline. And interception from Brookstone as they're looking for the through ball coming in, but intercepted beautifully read there. That was number 18. Aubrey Mertz with the read, and I believe that was number 21, Ramsey Jolly, with the clearance to try to bring the play forward. And we're seeing some back and forth play right now as play is officially under the 10-minute mark on the far sideline. Harris County looking to make it an even 1-1 going into half. They have dominated possession in the last few minutes. But Brookstone has just been trying to park the bus, let their defense stop the ball, and their defense has done a beautiful job of that. But so far, it's going the Brookstone's way on the scoreboard. As that sun is about to dip behind River Road here in Columbus, Georgia. And it's going to be a throw-in. And also substitution for Harris County. And as we hit halftime here, I'm going to go for a couple minutes to let you just hear the sights and sounds from beautiful Columbus, Georgia. And we are here again at the home of the Brookstone Cougars for tonight's amazing soccer match. I'm going to let you hear the sights and sounds from Columbus, Georgia, and I'll be right back in just a few moments. And welcome back. Just under 6 minutes left to go in this first half. It stays. And it goes to Brookstone, or excuse me, to Harris County. And Harris County looking to bring it back up the field as we hit 5 minutes left to go. And they get the throw in. Excuse me. And they do get the throw in. Does Harris County. We can see if they can create the width, and they do. Looking for the cross is Chloe Cole, but instead finds Brookstone's goalkeeper, who almost had it there, but instead gives Harris County a throw in, or excuse me, a corner. Another set piece for the Lady Tigers, as Harris County playing 5 in the box. They got a short corner option, and it is number 13, Riley Markert, making the corner. Played a low cross there, but cross comes back in. Great deflection from Brookstone. Great clearance. And the ball stays with Harris County. And if you do hear the horn go, but you don't see play stopping, that's because the ref will continue to play, especially if there's a play developing. If there's something going on in the midfield and it's just back and forth tackling, we probably will just stop the clock and stop the play at that moment as it goes back to Brookstone. Looking for the through ball on the left wing. They do find the gap in the defense. No offside called yet. Harris County defenders goes and finds the play. And shot. Beautiful block there from County. Beautiful play from the Harris County defense as it goes the other way. Brookstone turning it up just a little bit, bringing the attacking forward. And it goes back to Harris County. As you see a lot of, I'm not going to say desperation, but you would see this in desperation play from Brookstone. They're just trying to see if they can get one more goal before the halftime horn. And it's Harris County looking to find the width. Again, we see Brookstone trying to find the width too, trying to find the space. What I saw with Harris County is they try to play it through the middle and try to open their wings up to create transitional play. And good through ball there from Brookstone, but instead finds the foot of a Harris County defender. And free kick there. That was called a little bit rough there by Charlotte DeMoore, the 8th grader. And on the free kick for County, we have number 19, Isabella Hastings, who tries to find a teammate, but instead finds Brookstone as we're in the final 2 minutes of play in the first half, going the other way. And that is Jolly playing center back here. Find the play, begin to the width, on the width of the pitch. And it's going to be another throw in. They're going to give it to the Lady Tigers as we hit the final 90 seconds of the first half. If you were to look at possession-wise, Harris County has been taking the lead in possession, but Brookstone has been taking advantage where they can. Brookstone's defense has definitely shown through this first half, just as the sun is shining through the trees here. As we end the first half, they're going to call that out. They're going to call that a throw-in, I believe, to Brookstone. They are, as the team begins coming the other way, as we are officially in the last minute of the first half. And throw-in given. Stay with Brookstone. They've got 45 seconds, maybe one or two more good attempts at it, but we've probably seen our last shot of the half, but we haven't seen our last attempt, definitely. It's a deep throw in there. And it goes for the cross. Maybe spoken too soon, and goal kick. And Brookstone has just 20 seconds to defend. Harris County has 20 seconds here. Probably just going to see him take a slow run the clock out. Again, the wind not in their favor, so we'll probably see this kick fall well short of the halfway line. But it was a low kick, a little bit of a punch if you're in golf. You know, a punch shot is just trying to keep it low, trying to keep it out of the wind, and that's what that was in soccer terms. And the horn goes. And that'll be it. That is the first half here from Brookstone High School and Columbus, Georgia. We'll be back with the second half of play here on Georgia-Alabama Sports Live. We'll be back in just a moment. Stay tuned for the second half of varsity girls action here from Brookstone High School and Columbus, Georgia.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang! We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, For the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this, come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. DJ Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Vision's morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Vision's morning show and download the Sports Vision's radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
The horn says signal the end of halftime just rang out, and we are back here at Brookstone High School in Columbus, Georgia for today's varsity girls and boys matchup between the visiting Harris County Tigers and the home Brookstone Cougars. Tyler Dykes with you for the next 40 minutes. Brookstone with a 1-0 lead as the wind not in their favor anymore. Harris County gets the favorable wind, but Brookstone took advantage. Has a goal, 1-0. The sun is going below River Road, but the action is about to heat up here for the second half. Want to give a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. And also a big thank you to Sheriff Jolly in the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth soccer all throughout the Chattahoochee Valley. Big thank you to them. And if you are watching this broadcast on Kudzu Sports, just a reminder that this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast to you on Kudzu Sports. Second half about to begin. Whistle blows, and the half begins as Harris County is looking to grab their tying goal here as the sun, as I mentioned, finally set below River Road in the background. And the Chattahoochee Valley comes to the beautiful golden hour before the night begins. And just a reminder, we will have the varsity boys matchup between the Brookstone Cougars and the Harris County Tigers. But we got 40 minutes of play left to go here as Harris County playing a strong defensive back there. And we are back. And it is 2-1 to Harris County as Brookstone's coming back on the attack. And it goes the way of, I believe that was a Brookstone throw-in. And play goes the other way. Harris County looking to make it 3-1 here. You're just tuning in. Harris County just scored 2-1. We'll be looking to re-upload this later. As Harris County looking to make it 3-1. Chloe Cole scored to make it 2-1 to Harris County. And Harris County looking to make it 3-1. And shot coming in, finding the hands of Hargrove. And we are in the final 7.5 minutes. They're going to give that throw in. And 7 minutes left to go. And free kick going to Brookstone, looking to get some numbers in the box, and they do. Staying with the feet of Brookstone, trying to make it 2-2. If you're just now tuning in, Harris County was able to make 2 goals in this half, making it 2-1. Chloe Cole with that next one. And it is saved from Harris County there as we are in the final 6.5 minutes of play. And play coming the other way. Harris County looking to make it 3-1, but instead it stays with Brookstone. And again, just want to say a big thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic for sponsoring here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Also want to give a big thank you to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth athletics all across the Chattahoochee Valley, and especially youth soccer. Thank you so much for your support. As we see, Harris County looking for the shot saved from Hargrove as we enter the final 5.5 minutes of play here. We're going to see, we should be seeing Brookstone bringing the attack as we are in the final few minutes. And looks like whistle goes, it's going to be a free kick to the Lady Cougars as we hit the final 5 minutes. And kick goes the other way. And Harris County looking to make the counterattack work as they're looking for the through ball. And instead it finds the hands of Hargrove. And goal kick for Brookstone. Surprising to not see Brookstone trying to attack more here. Especially as they only got 4.5 minutes left to go. But with the pace of Harris County, maybe shouldn't be a surprise either that we're seeing them kind of play a little bit more conservatively. As throw-in goes Brookstone's way to get 4 minutes left to go. But Harris County gets it back. Looking to see if they can make it 3-1 before the end of the game. And they get the through ball just a bit behind. Looking to switch play just a bit ahead. And it'll be throw-in. Brookstone looking to see if they can make something in the next 240 seconds of play. And throw-in going the way of Harris County. And Harris County with the ball. And Brookstone looking for the through ball, but Harris County defense finds it first, sends it back to their keeper. And Harris County looking to see if they can make it 3-1. Brookstone's defense shining through in these last few moments as Harris County winds the pitch on the right wing, looking to see if they can cross it in. They do, low cross, but it goes to the goalie for a goal kick as we hit the final 3 minutes of play. And again, stay tuned right after this match. We will also be showing the varsity boys matchup here as Harris County comes in with the corner. And corner coming in. Deflected from Brookstone. Shot. Deflection. And cross coming in, low cross, but it said finds the feet of Brookstone, but it goes immediately back to the Lady Tigers as they're looking to play in the middle. And Brookstone looks to see if they can get on the counterattack. Harris County does have the numbers. 2 minutes left to go. And Brookstone looking to see if they can make a play here. See, they kind of have numbers in the middle. Brookstone players coming back in. We're going to see a cross attempt here. Shot. Cross just over the head. Therefore, Brookstone, let's see if Harris County can get it out. They do, but it's going to be Brookstone throw-in with just over 90 seconds left to play. And throw in for Brookstone. Wouldn't be surprised to see Harris County just playing the side, whatever side of the field. The ball is on. Let's just overload everyone. Bring them over. Try to stop Brookstone from breaking through. And plays onside. Brookstone has a shot, but good clearance. If the ball goes out of bounds, we'll see a set piece from the Lady Cougars, and we will. Is it going to be? They are going to give it a corner. So Brookstone with one last shot in the game. 60 seconds left to go. Brookstone taking the corner. We'll see play coming in. Ball coming on the cross. Finds the head. Goal! With 44 seconds left to go, Brookstone makes it 2-2. That was a shot that they needed. 2-2 in the dying moments of the game. Goal by Avery Hudson. Assist from Zawicki. 44 seconds left to go in this nail-biting game. We will be seeing what happens after all if we'll be going to extra time or penalty kicks. Beautiful night here from Brookstone. As Harris County look and see if they have the final 30 seconds to make something happen here. To make it 3-2. And to go with the win, Jolly bringing it back into play in the center. Brookstone with it. Brookstone, you can see if they can hold it for the next 15. Harris County with a through ball. Finds Chloe Cole. Beautiful defense and clearance from Harris County. From Brookstone, excuse me, as we're in the final 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We'll see play continue. Horn goes. Whistle blows. We'll see if we go to tie or extra time. And we will be uploading this game later onto YouTube and on the Gas Live 1 channel. I apologize for those 30 minutes missed. But we're about to see what happens. Are they going to go to tie, or are we going to go into extra time here? Not really sure, but like I said, we will be uploading the girls' game onto YouTube and Gas Live 1 on Facebook. And wait and see, are they going to shake hands? They are. The game will end in a tie. Brookstone brings it back at the dying embers of the second half. The game ends. Harris County 2, Brookstone 2. Amazing play there from the Brookstone Lady Cougars. And I believe that is it for the girls' game. But we have 80 more minutes of soccer to watch. After that first game, why would you tune out now? Stay tuned in 15 minutes to 20 minutes time. We're going to see the Harris County varsity boys soccer team face off against the Brookstone Cougars varsity boys soccer team. Stay tuned here to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. We will be back for game number 2 here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. I want to say a big thank you to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Also want to thank Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth athletics and youth soccer. It's been a beautiful game. This is Tyler Dykes. We'll be back in just a few minutes for game number 2. We'll be right back here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists, for long-distance love, for the far-sighted, nearsighted, for introverts and extroverts, for the thinkers and the doers, for old friends. Coca-Cola, for everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Yeah, we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is DJ Jones with the Sports Visions Morning Show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions Morning Show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions Morning Show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Houlihan serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Houlihan's delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
And welcome back to Brookstone High School, the home of the Brookstone Cougars. As we're about to have kickoff here, so it looks like they are overloading. The near sideline is Brookstone. We had a great first matchup between the Lady Cougars and the Lady Tigers, sitting into 2-all draw with a beautiful last-second corner goal on Brookstone. But here, two more teams come to play the beautiful game here in Columbus, Georgia. Beautiful night, a cold night after spring last week. We're finally back to winter here in Columbus, Georgia. Tyler Dykes with you on the call. Big thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic for sponsoring this match tonight. And we are kicking off for game number 2 on the night. Just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors here, on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Also want to give a big thank you to Carroll Purdue and State Farm for sponsoring these first few minutes here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. As play begins, and it's a throw-in. And again, if you were watching the girls' game, we will upload that later tonight on our platforms. I apologize for the 30 minutes that were missed there, but we will have the girls' game in its entirety uploaded later on. But we are here for the boys. Also want to give a big thank you to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff Office for supporting youth athletics and youth soccer here in the Chattahoochee Valley, as Harris County is looking to bring their offense to the match. And looking to get the through ball, but instead it goes to the hands of Brookstone's keepers. They're looking to make a counterattack here. And also, if you are watching this match on Kudzu Sports, as I'm going to hold for just a second as we have a through ball there for Brookstone. Harris County's keeper looking to come to the edge of the penalty area and to the box and try to create his own play there. But it goes throw in to Brookstone. But again, just want to remind you, if you are watching on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia-Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast to you here on Kudzu Sports. Brookstone looking to cross it in. Good deflection from Harris County. And a good grab there as it goes the other way. As we saw in the last game, these games can end in a draw. But if they decide to move on, we have extra time, 2 10-minute periods, golden goal rules. And then a standard penalty shootout if it can't be decided in the first 120 minutes of play. Excuse me, first 100 minutes of play. And throw into the county. And Brookstone looking to capitalize on the mistake with a great tackle, and they had a great tackle, but couldn't keep it at their feet, so it goes HC's way. And once we get a stoppage of play here, I'll let you know of how these teams look going in as Brookstone looking to create their first chance of the game. And that may have been offside there. As it stays with Harris County, moves to their feet, throw in, going the way of the Tigers. And Brookstone with the interception. With the feet of the county. Same with Harris County. So they're trying to find play in the center. This is what they did against Alexander. They found themselves trying to go straight through the middle of the defense. And we're seeing Brookstone trying to play the width, as we see right now, as they look to get the through ball in, and they do on the far sideline. Good through ball. And I believe that whistle blows. They're going to give it a free kick to Brookstone. Unlike the first match, no wind right now here in Columbus, or at least in this part of Columbus, just off of River Road. And the kick coming in, low cross into the center of the field from the halfway line. Stays with Harris County. He's looking to bring play to the center. Goes wide, trying to find a break in Brookstone. They don't. Brookstone coming to Stone with their defense as they come across with a through ball. Harris County with great defense there. Brookstone looking to see if they can create the tackle. Almost did. On the near sideline now, Brookstone looking to see if they can get possession this deep into their territory. They're going to call it a free kick to Harris County there. A little bit of a push from Brookstone. Going the other way here. Good to see the kick. And it finds its way back into the center circle. And Brookstone with a clean tackle there, looking to try to play a through ball, but instead they'll give it a throw in to Harris County, who immediately tries to get it back in. They're going to call it onside for the moment. That's Harris County looking to make a play on the width here. And throw in, I believe that it will go Brookstone's way. Last touch by Harris County Tiger. And it is going to Brookstone. We'll probably see him play to that defender in the back. We may see him also play it forward, and they do, trying to get further forward. And just over the head of Harris County. It goes to Brookstone. Looking to see if they get the through ball, but great interception from Harris County. So it goes the other way, looking for a far throw in once again, trying to advance play. Seeing about 50-50 in possession so far between the two teams. Brookstone has had the greater chances so far, and they're going to make another one. But instead it goes back to the defense here. And Brookstone playing it back to their defenders. Trying to find a play in the center. Heavy first touch there. That saved Brookstone from what would have been a really good chance. But giving it right back to Harris County. Tackle. No whistle. Play called fair. Harris County on their left wing, our far sideline. Just trying to see if they could create the space. As Harris County is looking wide. Now looking inside just over the head of his teammate there. Goes back to Brookstone. Stays with Brookstone, but goes back to the county just as quickly as they got it. Now back to Brookstone just as quickly as they got it. And looking to play the through ball in, does. Looking to make the switch. Able to find the space, it does. Finds his teammate on the far end. Almost a great tackle there from Harris County, but a great tackle once again in the penalty area as play goes back to the center. Brookstone with the numbers, with the ball. Looking for the first shot attempt of the game for the Cougars, and instead, I believe that is a corner kick. We got our first set piece of the match for Brookstone. Just about to be hitting the 8-minute mark in this first half. Brookstone looking to see if they can score, put themselves on the board first, just as they did in the last game. Again, reminder, last game ended with a 2-all draw with what could be the Hula Hands highlight of the week. In the coming weeks here on Georgia Elevator Sports Live. Cross coming in and saved from Harris County, deflected, but not out of the box yet. Quite literally in this case. Brookstone with it in the center. Looking for the shot. Shoots. Goal! Brookstone with the goal. Making it 1-0. Number 17, Jack Maudlin, making it 1-0 for the Cougars. Beautiful play there. Just kept playing from the deflection. And it goes the way of Brookstone. They score first here in Columbus, Georgia. And they're looking to see if they can make it two very quickly. They have a player in the center, gets around, shoots, and just saved from Harris County. Brookstone finding their footing, finding their confidence against Harris County. Harris County with a throw in. They're seeing if they can make a quick reversal of that. See if they can make it even again. And we may see Brookstone use these next couple of minutes to their advantage. Try to see if they can bag a second. And beautiful goal by number 17, Jack Maudlin for Brookstone. As Brookstone look to see if they can grab their brace. But Harris County looking to fight back. And Harris County trying to find play in the center. This is what we see with these Tigers, trying to find play in the center and then create the through ball chances, but he goes immediately to Brookstone's goalkeeper. As we hit the 10-minute mark in this second match, as good through ball there, but it goes immediately back to County, which actually goes back to Brookstone. Just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do and sponsoring us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live so we could bring high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley to you at home. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe for more live content just like this. If you're watching here on Gas Live 1, follow us for more games, but also go over to our Georgia Alabama Sports Live Facebook page for more content from around the Chattahoochee Valley. If you're watching on Kudzu Sports, just a reminder that this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast to you here on Kudzu Sports. Tyler Dykes with you here for game number 2 of the night. This is the varsity boys soccer matchup between Brookstone and Harris County. The rivals from just up Highway 27, and we're going to see another goal kick, possibly. Actually, that ball has not gone out of bounds yet. And there it goes, just barely a throw-in for Brookstone. And in just a few minutes, like I did in the second halves of the first match, we'll let you hear the sights and sounds from here in Columbus, Georgia. As clearance goes out, and it looks like the wind was pushing that one out of bounds. It becomes a Tiger throw-in. And Brookstone looking to make the counterattack, looking for the through ball. And ball stays in bounds, looking for the cross, and it gets it. And off the feet and coming across. I believe they're going to call that a corner. So this is another set piece for Brookstone. I believe this is their first corner of the game. And it goes the way of the Cougars. And ball being crossed in. Little bit of a heavy kick there, but it goes out of bounds for a goal kick. And again, as we're setting up this goal kick, just want to let you see what a beautiful night we have here at the home of the Brookstone Cougars. Had a beautiful sunset earlier today as well. And the goal kick is about to come back in. Just what a beautiful night here in Columbus, Georgia, as play comes back to the center. Harris County with it. And goes the other way to Brookstone. And Harris County looking for the through ball for their defender, or for their striker, excuse me. Brookstone's defenders comes up with the defense there. And it goes the other way. And Brookstone has the numbers. Oh, that may have been called offside if it wasn't deflected there. It was close, though. That stays onside, looking for the shot, shoots just off the mark. Is Brookstone. These through balls are working for the Cougars and their passing play. And it becomes another defender kick. For the Tigers. And ball stays in center field. And Harris County looks like they're making a number of substitutions here. And throw in. And throwing once again on that far sideline. And ball back in the center by Brookstone. Seeing that attacking play come forward for Brookstone. And throw in for the Cougars. About an even number. And looking for far corner. It may have been deflected there. And whistle. Going to be a free kick to the Tigers. Again, Tyler Dykes with you. So excited to be joining you for this exciting soccer action. 1-0 to Brookstone and the Cougars. If you missed the girls' game, don't worry. We'll have the recording uploaded so you guys can see the first matchup between these two teams. A beautiful last-minute goal from the Cougars to end that game in a draw, in a tie. And shot from Harris County that had just some more spin that could have found the back post. But instead it finds goal kick. They're saying that it got deflected. And they're going to give it to Harris County for another set piece from the Tigers. Set piece is how it's what led to Brookstone's goal earlier. See if one leads to County as low cross comes in. And ball saved from Brookstone. A lot of players jumping around where the ball was, but Brookstone makes the save. And they're looking to make the counterattack too with a tackle there. No whistle. Play continues. And good through ball there to Harris County. Looking wild. Let's see if the cross comes in. Brookstone has the numbers. And deflection from Harris County, so it'll turn into a goal kick. As we hit the halfway mark of this first half of play, as whistle blows, as the defender kick comes in, I'm going to let you hear the signs and sounds from here in Columbus, Georgia. Free kick in a dangerous position for the Harris County Tigers. We saw a very close corner almost going in for Brookstone on the other end, but beautiful saves from the Tigers as Harris County coming for this indirect free kick goal. Chance at goal, finds the center, deflected from Brookstone. They see if they could get on the counterattack. They just have to get in front of the ball. Good clearance from Harris County. That could have been a great counterattacking opportunity for the Brookstone Cougars, but instead it goes the way of the Tigers and stays with them. Play stays in the center. And it goes the other way for Brookstone. Just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in supporting us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, helping us to bring in high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley to you on home, whether it's on YouTube and on Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, subscribe for more high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley and East Alabama and West Georgia. And if you are watching on Facebook, go follow our main page, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Follow us here on Gas Live 1 for more high school athletics just like this. And a reminder, if you're watching on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast to you on Kudzu Sports. Also want to give a big thank you and shout out to Mike Jolly in the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth athletics, especially youth soccer, and supporting us in our mission to bring high school sports to you at home. Tyler Dykes with you on the call for what has been a beautiful day of football, the World's Game, and Brookstone with the lead 1-0. If you missed the girls' game, we'll have an upload for you on that. But that game ended in a 2-2 draw, which where you should have seen Brookstone and the Lady Cougars on a literal last-minute corner, down 2-1, drew the game to the Lady Tigers as Harris County with their first true shot, deflected from Brookstone. No whistle given. Goes the way of the Cougars who are on the counterattack, having the pace. Will they have the numbers? Good sliding tackle from Harris County. Good standing tackle from Harris County. Stopping play, bringing it the other way. And Brookstone with it once again. And no whistle yet. They're going to claim it's onside. Shot from off the crossbar. Waiting to see the number, but that looked like that was. Again, just waiting on the confirmation for that number. But that was a shot there just off the crossbar. And Brookstone almost went up 2-0 as a load of substitutions for both sides. And I believe that may have been E.J. Sarah. Confirmation, that is. I believe he has on the captain's armband as well. He could have made it a 2-0 lead, making it just one step harder for the Harris County Tigers to score. Brookstone, we have seen them ramp up their pace, ramp up their speed, ramp up their counterattacks. And with the amount and shots on goal that they have had, we could very well see a second goal before the end of the half. And there's going to be a throw-in for Brookstone as we hit the final 15 minutes of play. 25 minutes gone by just like that. Seeing beautiful attacking football from both sides. And I thought Sarah there was going to be called for offside, but no whistle came up from the ref. So it stayed on, and another chance. Harris County not quite with the clearance. Going to give Brookstone another goal kick. And with 13 and a half minutes left to go in the first half here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live as they take it short. Shot coming in, and just off the hands and saved from Harris County deflection. But that deflection equals another goal, another corner for the Brookstone Cougars. This is the side where they had their last big chance. Let's see if they can do it again. Low cross coming in. Trying to see if they can create a shallow play in the front. And cross coming in for Brookstone. Just crosses the feet of everyone but Brookstone. If they save it here, they could have another chance. We should be seeing them actually play it back to the defense. Cross coming in. And not quite saved from the goalkeeper for Harris County. Stays with Brookstone. And finally, in the hands of Harris County. Amazing attacking football from Brookstone that we've been seeing lately. Stays with Harris County. Advantage maybe being played there, and there's the whistle. And the question is now, is it going to be a throw-in or a free kick? And it looks like they're going to be setting up for a free kick. We saw Harris County in a similar position to this earlier in the half. But we're going to say it's a throw-in. They're coming to the sideline. So throw-in instead for the Tigers. Excuse me, they were trying to find the ball, so it is free kick. Sorry for going back and forth on that. But we see Brookstone has 3 on the wall. And free kick coming in. It's going to be a curler just over the wall. Shot. Field goal's just off the mark. And that was a save. They're going to call that a defending from Brookstone. So Harris County, with just under 11 minutes left to go in this first half, is about to have another corner. They've been unsuccessful in their corner attempt so far, but a cross comes in. Finds a foot of Brookstone. Probably going to see a straight-up shot here. We do. Almost gets through the feet of everyone in the center of the box, but instead it goes Brookstone's way. And Brookstone trying to get it to their attacking third for the first time in a little bit. Harris County has has controlled possession in the second half of the first half. And Brookstone with it in the center. Finding the through ball. 2-on-1 so far. Gets through. Shot. Goal! Brookstone. Making it 2-0. As that is now 2-0. Number 3, Henry Adams, making it 2-0 for the Brookstone Cougars. Harris County about to kick it off here. Down by 2. As they kick it off here with just over 10 minutes left to go. Brookstone, we have seen them on the advantage on the attack. We see them with the confidence of 2 goals, bringing all of their strikers and midfielders forward as we hit 10 minutes left to go. Tyler Dykes with you. Big thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic for sponsoring what we do here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. As Harris County with their chance and the field goal just wide right. Big thank you to Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic for sponsoring us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, so we can bring sports from all across the Chattahoochee Valley, East Alabama, and West Georgia to you at home on YouTube and on Facebook. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe for more live high school athletics from all across Chattahoochee Valley. If you're following us on Facebook on Gas Live 1, follow us here for all the live events. But go follow us on our main page, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, for coaches shows, the Gas Live show, and our games of the week. Speaking of games of the week, big thank you to NIAG2 for sponsoring this Brookstone game of the week. Also, big thank you to Sheriff Mike Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth athletics here in the Chattahoochee Valley as well. Another reminder, if you're watching on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast that is being simulcast to you on the Kudzu Sports Facebook page. Throw in coming in for Harris County, deflected from Brookstone. Brookstone looking to grab the numbers on the counterattack, and they did have them, but Harris County with a beautiful standing tackle. Should have been maybe at least a whistle on Harris County. That was a little bit of a late swipe at the ball. Didn't even seem to attempt to go for the ball, just went for the ankles of Sirrah there. And so there's the whistle. Brookstone was looking to see if they could take it quick, but instead they'll turn it into a set piece. Look and see if they can tack on a third to make it a hack trick of goals before the horn goes for halftime. Kick coming into the center, deflected from several Tigers. And Brookstone just not able to keep a hold of it, keep it at their feet, and goes the way of themselves once again as Harris County kicks it out for a throw-in. Substitute coming on for the Cougars. As throw-in coming in for Brookstone. Waiting on the whistle, and there it is. As Brookstone throws it trying to break through Harris County's defense, and they kind of do there, finds the space. Stay a throw-in for Brookstone. Are we going to see a deep throw-in into the box to try to get a goal, or are we going to see it stay on the sidelines? See a deep throw-in to goal. Finds the feet of Brookstone. Not quite cleared from Harris County. There's the clearance. With the run, we're probably going to see another corner kick, another set piece from the Brookstone Cougars. And they do. Another set piece for Brookstone here in the corner. Seems they can grab their third goal before the end of the half. Reminder, we still got 40 minutes to play here, and we're already seeing Brookstone with the lead 2-0. And cross coming in, low cross this time to the edge of the penalty area. And it stays over here with Brookstone. Harris at the feet of Harris County. Staying on our near sideline, they're going to say it's a Harris County throw-in. Seeing Brookstone, they have that cushion of 2 goals. We're going to probably see them play a little bit more aggressively. Take the chances where they can and see if they can get that third goal. Harris County Tigers with most of the attack so far into the penalty area. Want to be careful here. And shot from Harris County. Goal to Harris County. They get one back. 22, Elicio Salazar makes it 2-1. And just before the half, the Harris County Tigers making it interesting here, making it 2-1 as the first half begins anew. We'll see if Brookstone can answer. 3-goal match so far between these two sides. 7 goals on the night. As Brookstone looking to make it through. Looks like this is going to be a throw-in. Same with Brookstone. And there's going to be another throw-in for the Cougars. And it's thrown in off the head of Harris County's defense. We can see if they can get across in, and they do. Trying to find players in the box. They found him. Brookstone looking for the shot, but multiple Tigers around. Deflection from Brookstone. See if they can keep it in bounds, and they do. On the baseline. That's what would be called in basketball. No offside. And what are they going to call that? They're going to call that the goal kick. 5 minutes left to go in the first half. Harris County looking to make it interesting here in these last 5 minutes. And kick to the center circle. And Brookstone with the interception. And great tackles there from both sides as the through ball almost made it through. But Brookstone throw in with 4 minutes left to go in the half. 240 seconds about to hit the clock. About to see the throw in from Brookstone. Throw it in. And that will stay with throw in, I'm assuming, to Brookstone. It looks like it. So we hit the final 4 minutes of play. And Brookstone makes a substitution. And throw in deep at the feet of Brookstone. Not quite saved yet. And goal! Brookstone making it 3-1. And that was number 9, Anderson Shockley, with the goal. Making it another 2-goal game, 3-1 for Brookstone. Great attacking football from the Cougars. So we hit 3:40 left to go. Let's see if Harris County can answer in the dying embers of the first half. We saw in the last minute of game 1, Brookstone was able to score. Let's see if the Tigers can answer in a similar fashion. Looking for the deep throw in there. As wind is going back right to left once again. Blowing north to south. As Harris County with a standing tackle there as we are under the last 3 minutes of the first half. We're going to keep it through ball there in the center. Brookstone with the interception. Looking to see if they can come to the counter attack. Standing tackles there on the bottom of the pitch on the near sideline as throw in for Brookstone. Sub coming in for the Cougars. Whistle should be blowing in about any second now. There it is. And good interception from Harris County on the throw in. Brookstone 3, Harris County 1. Looks like that will be the score coming into the half. But it looks like Brookstone is going to try. We may see a little bit of the parking of the bus here in this last little bit of the first half. But instead, they're going to go on the counter attack. They got someone in the center and sliding tackle from Harris County. And no whistle as of yet. But they are going to give it a corner. Are they going to give it a corner to Brookstone? 90 seconds left to go. Yes, they are. Brookstone has another set piece here. See if they can make it 4-1. Same way that the varsity girls team scored at the end of the first match. We'll see if Brookstone can pick up another at the end of this first half. Cross coming in. Finds a box. Goal! Brookstone making it 4-1. Number 24, Stuart Wolf, makes it 4-1 with 1:11 left to go in the first half. Brookstone leads the Tigers. The Tigers have a lot to do in the second half of play as Brookstone looking to make it 5 potentially. Looking for the quick throw in. with 45 seconds left to go, Harris County doesn't have a lot of chances here to bring it to the end. Brookstone playing some strong defense right now, but where they have gotten Harris County is on their counterattack. And whistle blows, 25 seconds left to go. And free kick given to Harris County, so they've got one more shot at this. Probably see a deep cross into the box just to see if they can get any chance here. And it is taken. Actually, this is going to goal. And Brookstone, we're going to call that halftime. Brookstone leading Harris County 4-1 here in Columbus, Georgia. We'll be right back for the second half of action here from Brookstone High School, the home of the Brookstone Cougars here in Columbus, Georgia. Tyler Dykes with you. We'll be back in 15 minutes for the second half.
At Glenn Smith Chevrolet, let's kick off 2026 with a bang. We will not be undersold. Powerful full-size Chevy Silverados up to $13,750 off. Rugged mid-size Chevy Colorados up to $9,000 off. Enjoy no payments until springtime. Get your lowest price guaranteed today. Smart people from all over the USA come to Glenn Smith Chevrolet. Get ready to smile.
For the big, for the small, the short, and the tall. Peacemakers, risk takers. For the optimists, pessimists, exhibitionists. For long distance love. For the farsighted, nearsighted. For introverts and extroverts. For the thinkers and the doers. For old friends. Coca-Cola. For everyone.
At Jack Houston Memorial Hospital, our focus is you. Even though we performed more than 1,300 joint replacements last year, we treat you like you are our only patient. Your surgeon explains your joint replacement, so nothing is a surprise. Our team knows your treatment plan, and we work together to get you back on your feet again. That's why our hospital is recognized year after year as a leader in patient satisfaction and quality of care. Jack Houston Memorial Hospital. Excellence, always.
Whether you're building your business or finding your dream home, G2 Real Estate is with you every step of the way. Commercial or residential, our mission is the same, turning your vision into reality. With experience, insight, and a commitment to your success, we're more than brokers, we're your partners. G2 Real Estate, building futures one property at a time.
At Planet Fitness, there's strength in numbers. The number of different workouts to do.
1, 2, 3. Woo!
Different clubs to do it in. Friends to do it with.
Looking good, everybody.
Here we are.
And the number of ways to recover from it all.
You got this. Come on.
And it all adds up to one membership. The Planet Fitness Black Card. Access any location, bring a friend anytime, and recover in the Black Card Spa.
One more, everybody.
We're all strong on this planet. Planet Fitness.
Hello, everybody. This is E.J. Jones with the Sports Vision's morning show for the best in local, regional, and national sports news. Weekdays from 6 a.m. to 9 a.m.
You can find the Sports Visions morning show on Facebook, YouTube. Also, you can listen to us on Apple and Spotify by typing in the Sports Visions morning show, and download the Sports Visions radio app right now in your app store today.
Sports Vision 92.1. We are your hometown sports guys.
Hula Hands serves fresh, handcrafted dishes made just the way you like them. Juicy burgers, sizzling steaks, crisp salads, and shareable appetizers set the table for every appetite. Relax with friends, celebrate special moments, or enjoy a casual night out. Hula Hands delivers great food, great drinks, and great times, with 2 locations in Columbus, downtown at the Marriott Hotel and on Sidney Simons Boulevard at the Doubletree Hotel.
Tyler Dykes back with you here as the second half of play is about to continue. Harris County kicking off. Harris County going from right to left. Brookstone left to right. Harris County down by 3. Brookstone put up 4 in that first half. We got 40 more minutes left to go to see if Harris County can bring it all back. But Brookstone looking to make a mark once again. Looking for the through ball. Almost found possession, cross coming in and defended by the Tigers as the Cougars looking to score here. And the Tigers make another save, another clearance. Just off of River Road here at Brookstone. Beautiful night for some football. Also a beautiful night to thank our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glen Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Thank you so much for what you do in sponsoring us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and for helping us bring you live high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley, West Georgia, and East Alabama. Also want to say a big shout out and thank you to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Department for supporting us in our mission to bring you youth athletics, especially youth soccer, here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Also, as a corner kick being set up here for Brookstone. Also, just a reminder, if you are watching here on Kudzu Sports, this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast to you here on Kudzu Sports. Harris County down 4-1. Brookstone looking to see if they can increase their lead once again with another cross coming in. And almost at the far post. That was almost a direct goal from the corners. Harris County looking to counterattack, trying to bring the numbers forward. And County looking to bring it across, but instead Brookstone with a missed defensive opportunity. Goal for the Harris County Tigers in sight, but Brookstone playing some strong defense. And wide right off target goal kick for the Brookstone Cougars. We're here today live from Brookstone High School in Columbus, Georgia, just off of River Road, right by the Chattahoochee River. As the goal kick comes in for Brookstone. And free kick coming in for Harris County. And saved for Brookstone as they try to get it to the back of the net there. And it's again a beautiful night for Columbus, Georgia, but a cold night as well. We had spring last week and winter came back in full force this week. As Harris County again bringing the pressure, but Brookstone being able to save that pressure as Brookstone looking to try to make it another through ball. They almost do, trying to get through Harris County's last line of defense. And Brookstone playing, you would call this a trap in basketball. I would call it the same in this sport as well. Trying to lure Harris County into a trap and into a turnover. As it goes for a throw-in to the Cougars, who are trying to take it in quick here, it looks like, and they do. Just over the head of his teammate. And it goes back to the Tigers. A throw in to center of the field. And it goes to the far sideline. A little bit of a heavy first touch there from Harris County. Going to say, though, that this is Harris County throw-in. And throw in into the box. Great by Brookstone's defense there. Harris County looking to make it back heel pass. Shot coming in. Good deflection from Brookstone. Ball stays in play. They're going to let it run out for another throw-in for Harris County. And almost threw in there. Looking to see if they can take it short. And they do into the box. Brookstone's defense with the header. If Brookstone can't get on the counterattack, they have numbers. Looking to see good deflection there from Harris County. If that got through, Harris County could have been on a roll. Throw in to Harris County. Excuse me, I meant Brookstone on that last play there. As Brookstone onside makes it through. Harris County's defense one-on-one. Brookstone shoots and off the mark. That was an amazing chance at the goal. But goes left. That would have been Brookstone's fifth. Instead, Harris County is able to make a goal kick. With just under 34 minutes left to go in the match. Again, another beautiful night in Columbus, Georgia. Beautiful night for the World's game, the beautiful game. And as I mentioned in the first half, I believe, of this game, of the boys' match, the World Cup is coming to the United States, Mexico, and Canada. I'm really looking forward to it. I'm hoping and would expect the U.S. would make it out of their group and make it to the round of 32. As a through ball for Harris County is in a dangerous position for Brookstone. Stays with the Tigers, but it goes right back to the Cougars. As Brookstone looking to see if they can make another play like they just did. Offside on Brookstone. And just a reminder of the stats coming into the game for these two teams. I'll start off with the home side, the Brookstone Cougars. As they're looking to make an attack, and they get the through ball in once again. Offside called on Brookstone. The Brookstone Varsity boys in 2026. 1 win, no losses, 1 draw. Scored 8, allowed 2 for a +6 goal differential. And to recap their 2025 season, finished 4-9, 2-5 at home, 2-4 away. Scored 19, allowed 35 for a -16 goal differential, and they went 2 for 4 in region play in 2025. And now moving on to the visiting Harris County Tigers, as Brookstone attack after attack after attack, looking to grab their 5th on the night. Here's the Harris County boys and their stats coming into this match. 0-3 on the season, scored 1, allowed 6 with a -5 goal differential. Brookstone's trying to lure a corner, and they don't get it. Harris County 0-1 at home, 0-2 away. Reminder of their 2025 season. Finished 7-10, 4-6 at home, 3-4 away in 2025. Scored 26. Allowed 31 for, again, another -5 goal differential. And they went 3-3 in region play and finished 3rd in the region. As we hit the 10-minute mark of this half, the 30 minutes left to go, just want to say a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Also want to give a big thank you to Sheriff Jolly in the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth soccer and youth athletics here in the Chattahoochee Valley. If you're watching on Kudzu Sports, just another reminder that this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast to you here on Kudzu Sports. Harris County looking to make their first few attacks of this half as we hit the final half hour. here in Columbus, Georgia. Brookstone looking to attack once again, playing through the center. Harris County's defenders are behind. Brookstone with a shot. Goal! Brookstone with the goal. E.J. Sarah with his 5th. Making it 5-1 with exactly 30 minutes left to go. Harris County has a lot to do in these last 30 minutes to try and make it back to at least a draw. They are down 5-1, 4 goals behind Brookstone. As the Tigers kick off once again, clock officially into the 20s on the time as Brookstone looking to grab their 6th on the night. And foul given. This is going to be a free kick. It looks like it is. Could tell if it was on the sideline there. And this may have been a throw in, but no, they are giving it a free kick. And another whistle. May have been an accidental handball there. As Harris County looking to see if they can claw one back. And Harris County looks like to be making a number of substitutions here on the next dead ball. Not looking like Brookstone's going to bring any yet, but you could see them later on in the half. As Brookstone looking to make it on the counterattack once again. But Harris County with the tackle. And another throw in for the Tigers. First danger that we've really seen them, free kick. First danger we've really seen them put Brookstone in a little while. As corner comes in, cross comes in. Just off the crossbar, they're going to say that was still in play. And what are they going to call it? Subs coming in for the Tigers. Looks like Harris County has 4 coming in. And again, in just a moment, I'm gonna let you hear the sights and sounds from Columbus, Georgia, and Brookstone. It's been a beautiful night for some football. And we've seen Brookstone and the boys come out strong against their opponents from Highway 27, just off of exit 25 of I-185. But here on River Road, the goals just keep falling for Brookstone. We have a chance to see them attempt for goal number 6. Go and get a Brookstone throw in. Slowing the pace of play down just a little bit here. As throw in into the box. I think we saw the wind's not really blowing. Goal is gone for, but just wide left, just off target there by Brookstone. And goal kick to Harris County. Tyler Dykes with you on the call. Thank you so much for watching us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, YouTube, Gas Live 1 on Facebook. And again, we're being simulcast. The Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast is being simulcast on the Kudzu Sports. As Brookstone is up 5-1, looking to make it their 6th. And Brookstone looking to see if they can make the standing tackle, and I'm going to call that a foul, call that a whistle. To be honest, kind of surprised that there's no card being shown on that one. But it would have been close to being one. Haven't seen Brookstone let down their pace of play. In fact, if anything, it's given them more confidence to try to find the back of the net. Even more, and the through ball almost made it through. But that was a good stop there by the Tigers. This ball stays in play. Stays with Brookstone. And Harris County chasing it. Brookstone saving it. And Brookstone trying to get it, find their teammates in the center. And they do. Standing tackle, no whistle. Stays with the Cougars. See if they can get the through ball. They do. Who will win the foot race to it? It is Brookstone. E.J. Sarah looking for the cross. Good stop there. And wide left from the left footer. Beautiful play from the Cougars. But the shot goes wide left. So we at the final 25 minutes here in the match. If you're just now joining us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, it is currently Brookstone leading 5-1 over the Harris County Tigers. As looks like it's going to be another goal kick. For Harris County. Trying to see if they can get Brookstone away from their goal. Brookstone eager to make it 6-1. Harris County just as eager to try to stop that from happening in any way, shape, or form. This ball's in midfield. Harris County looking to make the attack, and they do, but good interception and deflection from Brookstone. And Harris County looking for the goal kick into the center of the pitch, and they get it. And good play there from Brookstone to stop County from getting the ball back. Sarah in the center. And throw into Brookstone. See if they take this quickly. Nope, they're going to create a set piece here. And throw into the box. Gets there. Harris County not cleared it yet, but they just now cleared it. Finds the feet of Brookstone. Good standing tackle there from Harris County coming the other way. Yep, interception in the center of the pitch there for Brookstone. Through ball coming in, deflected. That may have helped Brookstone out a little bit more, but no, Harris County keeps it. And throw in to Brookstone. Throw in made to the edge of the penalty area, but the ball gets taken back out to the lines of the middle and attacking third for Brookstone. Brookstone looking to make the cross in. Low cross, just missed kick there from Brookstone. But danger still hasn't left the feet of Harris County, and it is their throw-in. And as we hit 20 minutes left to go in the match, just with another big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet, GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. They support us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live so we can bring you this live coverage from all across the Chattahoochee Valley. So go support them as well, and thank you so much for that. Also want to give another big shout-out and thank you to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for helping support youth soccer and youth athletics all across the Chattahoochee Valley, as Brookstone looking to see if they can go for their 6th, and they got it in the box. Do we have a penalty? Are we going to the spot? I believe we are. I think we're about to see a penalty kick for Brookstone, and we are foul committed by Harris County in the penalty box. This means we have a penalty. So if you watched last week here at Brookstone, we saw another penalty. This time we have another. And shot coming in. Saved, but it goes into the back of the net. Goal for Brookstone, making it 6-1. And if this game wasn't out of reach for the Tigers, at this point, it may just be out of reach. Number 11, Jimmy Hunter for the goal, making it now 6-1. And this game, again, all but out of reach for Harris County. 20 minutes left to go in the half. After that goal, I'm going to let you hear the sights and sounds from here in Columbus, Georgia, and the home of the Brookstone Cougars, Brookstone High School.
Brookstone goal, number 22, E.J. Sarah.
Goal! E.J. Sarah finds the back of the net once again. And that should have put this game definitively out of reach for the Harris County Tigers. 7-1 at the home of the Cougars. But for those Brookstone Cougars, they have had excellent attacking football tonight. Goals raining in for the Cougars. We have seen great through passes, great assists. We just saw one there with a probably a 50-yard through ball to Sarah. And again, Sarah finding the back of the net, making it 7-1. But County looking to see if they can claw any goals back. Currently down 7-1. And it is a throw-in for Brookstone. 14 minutes left to go in this matchup. Staying with Harris County at the moment. As the ball stays on the far sideline. And staying on the far sideline, no throw in, low cross coming in, but great saved at the hands of Brookstone. And goal kick coming in from Brookstone's goal as they're coming the other way looking for the counter attack. And staying up is Brookstone looking to see if they can make it another goal, but instead they'll get another set piece corner on the near corner here. I believe it deflected from a Harris County Tiger. And yes, it did. Brookstone being set up here for the corner kick. Just want to say thank you so much for tuning in to today's varsity matchup between Brookstone and Harris County. We've got plenty more to come as spring sports are beginning here in the Chattahoochee Valley. So stay tuned to Georgia Alabama Sports Live. This is coming the other way. And no offside called, but it will be going right back to keeper at Brookstone for pretty far forward clearance there. And Brookstone looking to see if they can grab goal number 8. Looking to get through, and they do. And shot made just off the mark, but do get the deflection. Brookstone had a chance to make it 8-1. Couldn't quite find the back of the net, but you know that they're going to keep attempting shot after shot after shot at the goal. Speaking of, great save from Harris County. Another corner kick for the Brookstone Cougars. With the way that they're playing, that 8th goal feels like it could happen at any moment, so stay tuned for these final 10 minutes. Again, corner kick coming in to the far post. Couldn't find teammate, shot, and wide left, goal kick. Again, a big thank you to our sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live: Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic and Hospital. Thank you so much to those sponsors for supporting us here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live so we can bring live high school athletics from all across the Chattahoochee Valley, East Alabama, and West Georgia to you at home. If you're watching on YouTube, be sure to subscribe for more content just like this, including our live shows, coaches shows, and everything in between on Georgia Alabama Sports Live. If you're watching on Gas Live 1, follow this channel, this page, for more high school athletics. But if you want to be in the know about what is going on here in high school athletics in the Chattahoochee Valley, go over to our main page, Georgia Alabama Sports Live. Reminder, this is a Georgia Alabama Sports Live broadcast being simulcast directly to you on Kudzu Sports. Big thank you again to Sheriff Jolly and the Harris County Sheriff's Office for what they do in supporting youth athletics, especially youth soccer, here in the Chattahoochee Valley. Tyler Dykes with you for these final 10 minutes of action-packed football that we have seen from Brookstone and Harris County. If you missed it, go back and watch the girls' game to see that 2-2 matchup. It was an exciting match. Brookstone bookended 2 goals scored in a row from Harris County. And as you've been seeing in this matchup, Brookstone and the Cougars have been on a great run of form with 7 goals to their name. They are looking for goal number 8. As we hit 8 minutes left to go in this match. This has been a great matchup. Also want to give a big shout out to NIAG2 for sponsoring this NIAG2 commercial Brookstone Game of the Week. As we hit the final 8 minutes on the clock here, Harris County looking to see if they can come in and grab a goal before the end of the match. We have seen this half Brookstone dominate the play, dominate the offense. They have had most of the possession in this half, but Harris County looking to see if they can claw those numbers back in their favor just a little bit. Again, a big shout out and thank you to NIAG2 for sponsoring this Brookstone NIAG2 commercial game of the week. As Brookstone, speaking of, looking to see offside called there. If you're wondering what offside looks like, that is a great example of it. Brookstone looking to make it 2-0-1 on the season. Looking to add another 7 goals to their name. The goal scored tonight is just one below what they have scored overall this season. And shot coming in. Saved. But deflection, not quite. But it is now. Harris County, on the other hand, is currently winless on the season and will leave tonight looking winless as well. 0-4. They've scored 1, but they, as of so far at this point, have allowed 13. As they are looking to shoot and saved from Brookstone. Want to give another big shout out to NIAG2 for sponsoring this NIAG2 commercial Brookstone Game of the Week. As we hit the final 7 minutes of play here. As a little bit of deflection play from Brookstone on their defense almost allowed Harris County a free chance behind the last line of defense. Again, ball staying in Harris County's third. Not really seeing them make too much progress at this moment. As cross about to be set up for Harris County, but deflection, good standing tackle in the box. So we hit just under 6 minutes to play. Brookstone looking to see if they can get through ball. They do. Harris County has nobody on that side. E.J. Sarah has a teammate, passes it to him. 3-on-2. Whistle goes. Offside. That takes away a chance for Brookstone to make it 8-1. So we're about to hit the final 300 seconds of play here in Brookstone in Columbus, Georgia, as a free kick is given. Another big shout out to NIAG2 for sponsoring this NIAG2 commercial game of the week here at Brookstone. As the Cougars looking to make the play, get through. E.J. Sarah, deflection, should be seeing a corner here at Brookstone. And subs for both teams coming in. And yes, we are seeing a corner. And shot coming in. And Harris County's defense makes the play as it stays on the far corner. Sarah with the cross. The wind took that one, I think, in the air. I thought for sure that was about to be out of play in a goal kick, but I think the wind picked it up as high as it was and brought it back into play. As this looks like this is about to be another free kick for Brookstone, another set piece attempt with 4 minutes left to go. Big thank you to NIAG2 for sponsoring this NIAG2 Brookstone game of the week. So we hit the 9 p.m. hour. As the clock winds down on the night, the clock winds down on the ending of this game as free kick just off the mark. Again, big thank you to our sponsors, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Also, a big thank you to all of our other sponsors here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live and supporting what we do here on this network to provide live high school athletics to schools all across the Chattahoochee Valley. As Harris County gets the through ball in, looking to see if they can have another. It's currently 4-on-3 in favor of Brookstone, but some tackles there. And it's going to be a throw in. You're going to give it to Harris County. And whistle blows for a substitution. And actually, this is going to be Brookstone throw in. And just a quick in, and whistle blows. May not have been ready for play yet. Nope, they're going to give it back to Harris County. Yep, they are for a throw in. And Harris County looking for the cross. But instead, it finds the feet of a Brookstone defender. And it should be a corner for Harris County. Yep, it is. So Harris County with another set piece. And as they come in the final 120 seconds into this set piece, Harris County has a chance to make it 2-7. And they take it low through the feet of Brookstone defenders, who makes a clearance, but Harris County with the ball back, shot taken, and great save from Brookstone. Harris County was in position to have a header, but instead, Brookstone with the save and the clearance are going to see if they could go for one more shot at goal. It's Brookstone in the center. And clearance made to Harris County. 2-on-1 at the moment. Harris County has a chance at goal for the first time in a minute. And goes wide. Great defensive play there from the Brookstone back four. And with just 1 minute left to go in this NIA G2 commercial game of the week here at Brookstone, Harris County takes the short corner, going for the shot. Saved. Harris County has one more attempt at a corner. 55 seconds left to go in the match. And this should be one of our last set pieces here, unless if Brookstone defends it behind their line once again. It's Harris County with a low cross, and they do. So we do get another Harris County set piece with 30 seconds left to go. If this keeps up, maybe we'll see one more after this, but this could be the last play of the match with 20 seconds left to go. And short corner taken. Brookstone looking to make the interception. They do. Let's see if they have the numbers. And a little bit of aggressive play there. Whistle does blow, and the horn is about to sound to end match day here in Brookstone High School. And that is it. It is a score of 7-1 in favor of the Brookstone Cougars. Here to wrap up, excuse me, here to wrap up tonight's matchup. And our Alex Quinney, All-State Good Hands player of the game for this boys matchup. It goes to E.J. Sarah. He made the chances in this matchup, scored the goals, created the opportunities for his team. And at the end of the day, he played a big part in allowing this Brookstone team to come out and win this matchup against the Harris County Tigers. We here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live want to wish these teams the best as they continue their season, and we look forward to seeing how their seasons unfold here in 2026. One last time, a big thank you to our sponsors here at Georgia Alabama Sports Live, Glenn Smith Chevrolet GMC, Coca-Cola, and the Houston Clinic. Big thank you to Sheriff Jolly in the Harris County Sheriff's Office for supporting youth athletics and especially youth soccer here in the Chattahoochee Valley. Reminder, if you're watching on Kudzu Sports, this was a simulcast, Georgia Alabama Sports Live, being simulcast to you here on Kudzu Sports. Big thank you to NIAG2 Commercial for sponsoring this Brookstone Game of the Week here from Brookstone High School in Columbus, Georgia. And for the final time tonight, Tyler Dykes here with you here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live, signing off for the night. We hope you have a safe rest of your night, and we hope to see you soon here on Georgia Alabama Sports Live for games to come this spring in baseball, softball over in Alabama, and soccer. We hope to see you soon.